That's Morgan Wallen on 100.1 Moose FM. I'm Bernard filling in for Chris. So Stephen Lee Olsen is joining me right now. He's going to be doing the Country Night in Canada show. That's happening at the Lido tomorrow night, right?
That's right. That's right, Bernard. We're pumped to bring the Country Night in Canada tour all the way to you guys. It's been so far so fun on this tour, and I feel like we're finally hitting stride. So tomorrow night we are going to bring it. It's going to be a party.
Oh my gosh, super exciting. And also, you are touring with Jojo Mason, another great Canadian like you. Do you guys know each other before this tour? Former roommates or something like that?
You know what? I've known Jojo Mason for a long time. You know, we've run into each other a million times at the CCMAs and with festivals throughout the summer, and he's always been such a charismatic, energetic human, and it really translates on stage too. So the pairing of the two of us has been so much fun. He's become one of my closest brothers, and I bring him up on stage a few different times for a few different moments, and it is so much fun. I'm telling anybody in Fort St. John, if you guys want to cure your hump day blues, tomorrow night we are bringing it. It's going to be so fun.
So let me ask you, when you guys, when you and Jojo Mason, you guys are not touring, you guys go for beers, right?
We play hockey, yeah, absolutely. He's a hockey player too, and I love to play hockey as well. So he's a good hockey player, and I do anything with JoJo. He's my brother from another mother.
Aw, and also, you are nominated for a Grammy, especially when you co-wrote Keith Urban's song "Blue Ain't Your Color." How did you end up getting that opportunity?
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of a crazy story. I'll try and sum it up very quickly, but that "Blue Ain't Your Color" was supposed to be my second single after "Raised by a Good Time" as an artist, and the head of the label that I was on got fired. So every single artist that he signed got dropped, and I was kind of in a moment where I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I just spent 11 years in Nashville trying to get this record deal, which I finally got, and things were all moving in the right direction, and all the stars were aligning until that moment. So, Keith was looking for songs, and I thought to myself, what's the worst that could happen? I was already at rock bottom, and it's one of the things that I really try and put forward in my show, that every setback is just a setup. You just don't know it yet. And this song was definitely proof of that, because it was CMA Single of the Year, CMA Song of the Year, NSAI Song of the Year. And yeah, I got to bring my mom to the Grammys.
My goodness, that must be an amazing opportunity for you. It's like the least you expected.
Absolutely. It's from one of my darkest moments to one of my brightest, which it almost felt like overnight. I think the moral of the story is hang in there and don't give up, and amazing things can happen.
So, what is it like working with Keith Urban? What is he like as a person?
They say not to meet your heroes, but not when it comes to Keith. I was lucky enough I wrote another song on this latest record called Daytona of his. And I've since just been able to call him a friend. I text him all the time, and he's super responsive and just really embraces my family and me as an artist, and is such an advocate for songwriters everywhere. He's a wonderful human being. I can't say a single bad thing about him. I wish I could. He's just so damn nice.
So you're like, you're like one of those fans, like you're like one of those fans like Justin Bieber, like a believer, but you're a believer to Keith Urban, right?
Absolutely. I moved to Nashville, Tennessee 18 years ago because I saw Keith Urban making waves in Nashville, an Australian boy that wasn't your typical country artist. So it really made this Canadian kid make me feel like I could make waves too. So I owe a lot of my journey to him, and to have him record one of my songs and it to be his biggest song he's ever had was a total dream come true. And it opened so many doors. And, that's actually, there's a part of my show tomorrow that we just play the songs, some of them that I've written for other people as well, and it's a really awesome part of the show.
And you do, you know, that wasn't your. That's not your first. That's not your only international collaboration, because you did collaborate with Mickey Guyton on "Never Not Care," your latest song. How did that collaboration start?
Yeah, Mickey and I have been friends for a very long time, long before she was the superstar Mickey Guyton, and she's always been a fan of mine, like just like I've been a fan of hers. So when I realized that this song was a duet, there was only one voice that I could hear in my brain, and that was Mickey's. And she's such a pleasure to work with, and such a powerhouse vocal. And she's a wonderful human, and God, such a great mother. She's just a well-rounded person to be around, inspiring.
Oh yeah, she put out an amazing song a few years ago, "Black Like Me," just absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, she crushes it, and is not afraid to speak her mind, and stand up for what she believes in, and that's so honorable.
And also, your show is tomorrow night at the Lido. What do you want to say to the amazing people of Fort St. John?
You know what? I think anybody that wants to get out of the house and have it feel like a Friday or Saturday, come to the show. In all of my shows, there's something for everybody, all ages. I'm assuming this isn't an all ages show. I'm not sure now, but uh, all walks of life. There's something in the show for everybody. If you want to rock, we do this crazy rock medley. If you want to hear stories about the songs I've written for Keith Urban and Brett Kissel and Dallas Smith and Kip Moore, I tell those in detail, as well as, walk you through all of the singles and hits that I've had as an artist as well. It's a party. It's a fun time. Jojo Mason warms up the crowd, and it's a guaranteed good time.
And that's Stephen Lee Olsen with his Country Night in Canada show happening at the Lido tomorrow night. Tickets are available at thelido.ca. I want to say it's been an honor talking with you.
Thank you so much, brother. And I hope everyone at the station feels better, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Talk about Stephen Lee Olsen. Here's his song, "Never Not Care," featuring Mickey Guyton.
'Cause I'll never not care, never not care.